rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Out to Conley. Dishes to Randolph. Back to Conley. Off target from three-point range.
And talking about Gibson, if he ever wants to be seen as a high-level starter, he needs to work on a few things. More bankable moves in the post, more fluid post-game, if you will, and really increased strength and consistency. I think those things will carry him to that starting five.
And guys, Jeff Green, by every measure of athleticism and skill, should have become one of the game's better small forwards, but inconsistency has plagued him throughout his career.
And Kevin, I always go back to something my college coach told me. The mental to the physical is 4-to-1 in this game. And so through those 7 full seasons, he's teased everyone with that talent. And then it does suddenly disappear. And there's no other way to describe it other than the fact that it is mental. He hasn't been able to sustain it in terms of the consistency, and that's why he hasn't fulfilled his potential.
Gibson setting a pick for Brooks. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Conley with it. Noah picks him up. Randolph kicks to Lee. Randolph inside. Covered by Noah. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen by Noah. It's tipped. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. And Heinrich gets it to go.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
The drive by Green. Here's Gasol. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Gasol's got 10 points in the game. McDermott kicks it to Noah. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. 3-pointer, Snell. Here's Lee, and that's not going to go. And the first... And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. It's been a clinic out there by Marc Gasol.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it. Yeah,
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
You know Gasol is playing well. He's got 10 points and 2 steals as well. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. And it's Snell in at the small forward. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. Derrick Rose has certainly piled up the awards for such a young player, starting with Rookie of the Year, the 111 first-place votes to only 5 for the runner-up. We know about his MVP, and that just shines out so brightly for him.
And how about he and Michael Jordan, the only MVPs in Chicago Bulls history?
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
No good from Gasol.
You know, looking back to Rose's MVP award, his stats were on another planet that year. He was only the 3rd player to record 2,000 points and 600 assists in a single season since 1973. The other 2, LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Shot clock at 6. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Over to the left wing. Out to Conley. From deep. A rebound by Gasol.
You know, in talking about deals, I don't think the individual awards mean much to him. He's about trying to help his team win championships. And that's the kind of mindset he has to continue to display. And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Green dishes to Conley. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Gasol passes to Noah. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
In the corner, Snell with it. For the lead, it's rebounded by Memphis. Randolph's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Feeds it to Green. Back to Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got 7 now in this quarter.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
To the middle. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Rose kicks it to Noah. That's a 2 from Butler. Nice shot from the wing. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Give him a hand. Come on, Chicago.
6 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And it's Conley penetrating. And Mirotic sends it back. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies lead by 4. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Handoff is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. On the wings, it's Lee and Green. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Gibson with the steal. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And Rose throws it down.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
From deep, Green. But they get it back. Conley kicks to Randolph. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 7 rebounds in the game. And finished off by Rose.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Conley. Great defense that time from Noah. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by Rose.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think we're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
Down low. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Rose. 6 points here for Taj Gibson. Conley dishes the lead to the paint. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That is his first foul of the game. 1:49 left in the game. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Joakim Noah. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 4. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He told his guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
Outside Rose. To the inside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
How about Joakim Noah in this one? 8 rebounds, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. It's stolen by Rose. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Conley with a wide-open look. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Noah with the block. Mirotic with it. It's deflected. Over to the wing. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it. Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep.